it's Layla, aka Cutie Kitten. I know I've never done like an in-depth makeup tutorial before. I've definitely streamed how to do my makeup on Twitch, but I kind of want to do one for YouTube because I want to be able to like talk through my steps and also just like be able to just have a makeup tutorial up that doesn't like disappear if you don't know like Twitch VODs. I don't think they stay forever, so I just wanted to do like a new in-depth makeup tutorial. And I also feel that this makeup is different than all the other tutorials I've done because this one specifically is more photo shoot and like I guess like more fancy. It's just like it's less of an everyday makeup and more of like a going to a rave, going to a party, going to a shoot. So but yeah, I'm gonna just start here. I usually like to start with the moisturizer, and I'm actually gonna start with the LANEIGE Water Bank. This one is like a very rich creamy moisturizer. I can't talk. Oh my gosh, I actually don't know how long this video is gonna be. I hope it's not too long. It might be like a whole hour in-depth makeup tutorial, we'll see, because I don't know how I feel about doing like really long YouTube videos. I usually try to keep it around like 10-15 minutes, and I've also broken up videos in parts, but I don't know if I should just like upload them all in one video, you know? So we'll see. I did my Anime Expo vlog in 3 parts, and I kind of liked that, but I also have seen people upload video commentaries and like just videos in general about deep dives about things like that go on for an hour, and I'm like, I don't know if everyone is like gonna be willing to sit down for like an hour of like a vlog or something, you know what I mean? Like I feel like a vlog is like a taste of like a day in my life or something. I also just like made some coffee. I should definitely eat something before I have to go. Yeah, this is just kind of like a chit chat, get ready with me, how I do like my shoot makeup and stuff. So I have my moisturizer on. I'm gonna use a primer. This is the Milk Makeup Mattifying Primer I'm gonna use. And I don't know if I like this primer. I'm still using it and I'm still trying to figure out if I like it. I feel like it doesn't really mattify my face too much, and it doesn't make my makeup last as long as I'd like it to. So this is like a new product I'm using. I definitely want to do more makeup stuff, and I also want to do like a day in my life, like, you know, going to the gym and stuff, because why not? Like, why not? Who knows, someone might watch it and like it. So I'm gonna use, so now that I have my primer on, I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me in, what is it, 120 Classic Ivory. That's what I'm gonna use for my skin. And I just put it like on my beauty blender. I use just the regular beauty blender. And I just like dot this all over, and then I like start to blend it kind of like around. I'm also at my friend's place, so this is definitely not my room. This is definitely not my normal setting. This is actually, I think I put a little too much. That's fine though. This is like a more heavy glam makeup. I don't wear this type amount of makeup every day, but I want to do more of a glam look because I'm going to a music festival, so that's way too much makeup. This is way too much foundation. It's okay, I'm just gonna try to blend it out. Okay, actually blend it out really well. If you see me looking here, it's because there's a mirror here, so I'm not gonna look into the viewfinder. It's actually really hard to look into the viewfinder for my camera, my specific type of camera, because it's so small. My camera is like a pocket camera, so it like literally fits in my hand. And then for concealer, I'm gonna use the Tarte Creaseless Creamy in light medium. I've been really liking this concealer. It's a definitely more expensive concealer. I normally use the e.l.f. HD Camo because it's like, I think it's like $7 or $8. It's really affordable, but the problem with that, I guess, affordable concealers is that I feel like they're not very full coverage. Like there's not a lot of pigment, so you end up using more. So I never know if like skimping out on makeup is always a good idea. I'm also gonna start contouring, so I'm gonna let my concealer sit under my eyes for a little bit so it gets a little thicker. And I'm gonna contour with my Fenty Beauty Amber. This is just a contour stick. I've been using this for so long. It's like my holy grail. I love it so much. I'm just gonna do right under the cheekbones, under my nose, under my lip. I also like to do like a mini V under my jaw. And I like to also do the sides of my nose. I like my nose to look really snatched. I don't really want to change like the shape of my nose. I just want to sharpen it because I don't know about you guys, but I've just been liking really like sharp features, like sharp eyes, sharp contour. I'm going to actually blend my contour and I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush. Also, everything will probably be linked down below, and it's going to be linked, I don't know, either Amazon or like Sephora. So if you want to buy any of the stuff I recommend, you can go for it and it'll be right there. So I'm just like buffing this out. Also for my nose, I'm just like buffing it. I'm going to be buffing it like inwards, so just like taking the sides of the contour that I've placed and just really buffing it out. Hi girl. You want to be on video? She's so cute. My friend's cat is literally so gorgeous. She's such a cutie pie. So yeah, I'm like buffing this on the sides of my nose. I like to make sure it's like really seamless, because if it's not seamless, it's going to be a mess. And it's just gonna look really funky. Also, I'm just gonna start blending my under eye, and I have this trick on how to kind of prevent creasing on my under eye. So I'm gonna blend the concealer out, but I also have a setting powder. This one is the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and then I also have this very tiny Real Techniques mini powder puff trio I got, but this is perfect for under the eyes. So as soon as I blend it out, I pat this, so I set it very fast, because the longer you take to set your makeup, the more time it has to crease, and you don't want that. Like, you don't. So I'm just gonna double check with my close-up mirror, because it's kind of hard. I don't have the best eyesight. So I'm just gonna, like, I'm looking into a mirror, but I like to have a mirror that's also like really close. Okay, so this is perfectly blended. I'm just gonna start by taking a little bit of powder, and I'm just gonna pat it in like that. And then I'm gonna just do the same thing with the other eye real quick. So my base is almost done. I just need to highlight and do blush, and I'll show you guys what I've been doing for my blush lately. Okay, so that's pretty much blended really well. I just use a little bit of powder. I use a little bit, because if you put a lot of product in your eyes, it just gets like really cakey and it's not cute. So next thing is blush, and I've been using like a mixture of blush products, to be honest. I don't know why. I usually just use one, but I've recently been trying like new stuff. So I've actually been using 3 different blush products. I recently got these 2. So I've been usually just using the Rare Beauty Happy Blush just on its own, but I've been mixing the Giorgio Armani Glow Pink and Cheek Tint number 62. So I've been like blending a bunch of things together. I don't know, I'm like bored, maybe I'm trying to like switch it up. But before I actually do blush, I want to highlight. So I'm gonna use the Fenty Starstruck highlighter, and this is in the same collection as the contour. And I just like warm it up a little bit, put it on the tops of my cheekbones. So you can't really see it too much, it's not super strong. I use it on my brow bone, and then just like on tops of my cheekbones, and I just like blend it lightly with my finger. I do it on my Cupid's bow. I also put some on my nose, but I want to do my nose contour again actually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna re-contour. I just really like my nose to look very snatched. So I'm gonna put more contour a little bit, and I'm gonna use a different brush. I'm gonna use a precision brush. This one's from Patrick Ta, and it's the Precision, I think, contouring brush. I really like this. This is really nice for your eyes or your lips, like just your nose, any area that is a lot more smaller than obviously like your cheekbones or the rest of your face. And then, so I added a little bit more, and this is kind of like a process where you kind of go back and forth and you're trying to like soften it and like change it. And then I'm gonna go in with a different concealer. This is the Maybelline up to 30 hours super stay activewear, and this is the lightest color I found. I looked for a white concealer and I was like, couldn't find a good white concealer, so I bought this one. This was the #1. And I just literally use this for my nose contour, and I just use like a tiny bit. And I'm gonna just like use my finger to blend it out like that. So I kind of like to have like a little, almost like a button nose kind of contour. My nose is very skinny and tall, but I like to have still like contour on it. Like I like to make it look more, I don't know, a little more cutesy, a little demure, a little more buttony, you know. And then also I do highlight my nose with a different highlighter. This is a very in-depth makeup tutorial. I'm using the NYX Jumbo pencil in Vanilla Ice Cream, and this is too, whoa, that is very bright. I have to be careful because if I put too much on this, it's gonna look crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna blend that out with my finger. And I like to blend it up. You can see there's like a little line on my nose. I try to like blend it out a little bit with my finger. It's gonna kind of look, it looks better now. Okay, I'm like going into the camera, like looking. Why am I doing that? Okay, so highlighting is done. I blend it out with my fingers a little bit, and then blush time. So I take a little bit of the Happy blush by not Fenty, by Rare Beauty Happy, and then I take the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Cheek Tint, and I think this is number, what number is this? 62. This is more of like a mauve-y, this is more of a warm pink, and then this is more of like a cool mauve. And then I'm gonna take the Giorgio Armani Fluid Sheer Glow Enhancer in number 8, which is, it's just the pink one. These don't have names. I don't know if they have names, they just have like numbers for some reason. I just do a little bit of each one, and I put it in my finger, and I just like blend it out like this. Also, I hope the audio is okay. There's like a lot of traffic happening outside, and there's like fire trucks, and it's just kind of crazy, but just doing my best. And I just like to dab it on my cheek like this. The glow enhancer definitely makes it more glowy and more like fluid as a blush. The cheek tints normally are like more matte, and I kind of don't like that because it can end up looking a little patchy, but this mixture makes it just very gluey and luminous and very, it just looks very pretty. I would say this looks very pretty in real life. On camera, I don't know how I feel about how this looks like on camera, because sometimes when you have makeup that's very glowy on camera, it can make you look like kind of oily, but in person this just looks so pretty. And I'm putting it on the middle of my nose too, so I put it like on both sides of my cheeks, obviously, blend it out with my fingers, and yeah, and I just blend it out and like up, because I like my face to look more like, I just put it all over my cheekbones, honestly. I love going crazy with blush. I have what it's called, I think it's called like blush blindness. I like will wear so much. So now that I'm done with basically my face, like my face base is done, I'm going to be doing my eyes and my eyebrows and stuff. So for my eyebrows, I have naturally very full, rich, like kind of eyebrows. Like they're very dark, very thick, and all I do is use the like a tint to keep them kind of like together. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brunette eyebrow tint, and I'm just brushing it on my eyebrows. It doesn't really do much, honestly. Like I it makes it look a little darker, a little bit more. I just like doing it because sometimes when I do my foundation, it gets in my eyebrows, so my eyebrows look kind of weird. Like it looks kind of chalky in a way. I don't know how to describe it, but this like, it's just super quick and like makes them look a lot better. For my eyes, I'm going to be going into the Cosmo Palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a chrome kind of palette. I actually broke this. This is like, I don't know if you can see. Ooh, I need a new one. I actually don't use this color, but it's a pretty bronzy color that broke. It's the color Sun, but I'm gonna be using one color today, or two colors. I'm gonna be using Orion. It's like a chrome pink, and then I might be using Supernova. So I just like to honestly use my finger, so I'm gonna use Orion. Let's see, get out my finger. It's very like a pinky kind of warm bronze color, and I literally just put it on my finger, and then I just like put it on my eyelid. I think these colors, especially like glitters and like chromes, they work really well with just like literally your finger. Like you don't need a fancy makeup brush or anything. I honestly don't use a lot of makeup brushes. I just use my finger for like my my blush, my eyeshadow. I just use my finger. The only thing I use a brush for sometimes is eyeshadow, but not really, because this is my go-to, or like my contour. I definitely use a brush for contour to blend it out, but mostly I've just been using my beauty blender, my fingers. So I just like put it on my lids like that, and then so I use the pink Orion shade, and then I'm gonna be using Supernova, which is more of a chrome purpley shade. And I'm just gonna use a tiny bit of it, and I'm just gonna put it like at the end, kind of like this, so it's like a little bit more two-dimensional. It's like a pinky purple kind of chrome look today. It's not, I don't even think this is gonna match my outfit, but I just love pink and purple so much. So I really love this palette. I'm like really sad that I broke it because it's just so pretty. Like it's so pretty. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but kind of is. It looks really bad. Like it looks so, girl, what happened to you? I'm so sorry. I think I dropped her. So eyeshadow is almost pretty much done actually. So now I'm doing eyeliner, and I like to use multiple eyeliners. I'm trying to figure out where I put my glitter. Actually, where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So I use a white eyeliner for my inner corners, and then I use a very black eyeliner to create wings. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be taking this white eyeliner. It's waterproof. It's by NYX, called Epic Wear, and I think it's just literally called white. So it's like that, and then I like to do a cat eye. So like a cat eye that goes down and then out. So I'm gonna be kind of doing like a drop in the tear area. It's hard to explain it. I'm just gonna show you guys. So I'm just gonna take my eyeliner and just do like that. So it's like an inner cat eye like that, and I do it to the other side. You can see it like going down. And then I layer this with a glitter because I love glitter. So I'm gonna be using Stila Perlina, and I'm gonna be dabbing this in the inner corner on top of the white liner, so it just really pops. Like it's just gonna like really glow. And I just use it very lightly because this is a very pigmented glitter. Oh, I kind of made that one a little too thick. It's okay. No, mistakes happen. It's art. It's fine. Okay. So it just kind of looks like that. This one kind of came out a little messy, but whatever. And then for my eyeliner, I'm literally just using the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof eyeliner, and I'm gonna actually curl my lashes before I do my liner, because when you do your eyeliner and then you curl your lashes and it's not dry, it comes off. So I actually have to clean this real quick. I'll be right back. So I just cleaned it up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna curl my lashes first, like this, and then if you hear that sound, it's the chair. It's not me farting, by the way. Okay, so I curl my lashes and then I'm gonna take my breakup proof eyeliner. Also, my makeup, I just realized, is like super messy. Like I have lipstick on this. Like I just like throw everything in my makeup bag and like hope for the best. So that's probably why all my makeup's like janked up. But I'm gonna do a cat eye and I'm gonna show you how I do my cat eye. So I start in the middle and I literally just create a line. I create a line on top of my eye. And I just like match the black liner with the white, like I meet them to create like a cat eye in the middle. And then for my wing, all I do is like create a line going up like that. And then I start going, I try to make my line a little bigger. So I'm gonna go back up there and go where I wanna see the tip of my line and I match them. I draw my eyeliner actually pretty long, I'm not gonna lie. I just realized it like literally goes almost to my eyebrow. I'm a little dramatic, it's okay. So I'm just gonna do the same thing with the other eye. I'm gonna draw a line, create an inner cat eye. So just kind of like drawing the line. And you can always, it's better to start thinner than thicker because you can only make it thicker. Even to this day, sometimes I just like hold my breath when I do my eyeliner because it's not easy. Like I do it all the time, but I still like, they don't come out like perfectly symmetrical. So for the wing, I'm gonna draw a line and I'm actually gonna start up here and connect it. And I just like slowly make it thicker. So it came out good actually. Another little thing I like to do that's just kind of like a quirky makeup thing I do for myself is like I like to draw a little beauty mark. So I'm gonna draw a little beauty mark here. And then, let's see. So it's like pretty small, you can't really see it, but it's cute. I really like doing it. I don't know. I like adding like my own little quirks to makeup. So the next thing is I'm gonna put on mascara and lashes. So I'm using the Maybelline Sky High Waterproof in black. And I'm just gonna do one coat. I like to just do one simple I cannot talk today. One simple coat of mascara. So I'm just gonna, I just like to do this because it helps it blend with the false eyelashes. And I'm doing pretty dramatic eyelashes for this like makeup look. It's more of like a fox cat eye kind of look. I really like having like sharp eyes. So, because I have a very, I think like round baby face low-key. Like I think I have a very round features and soft features, so I'm like trying to make them the opposite, which is to sharpen them. I'm gonna put mascara on my lower lashes as well. You can see it like makes a little bit of a difference. And sorry, I'm like blocking my face. I usually just like film. I've only ever done my makeup on my Twitch stream, and I'm always just like looking into the monitor, or I have like a mirror. So okay. So I just did my mascara and then I'm gonna do lashes. I use lashes from Amazon, so I just get like a big pack of them. And these are more, I'll like link them below, but they're like more of like a fox eye lash. And I'm gonna use, let's see, I already trimmed them, they're already like prepped. But I'm gonna use waterproof, super strong black Eye Envy lash glue. I use this. It's like, it is really strong. I really like it. I also get this from Amazon, so most of my makeup is either from Amazon or it's from Sephora. And I like to be pretty generous on the glue, like especially on the ends, because they, I don't know. The one thing I hate is like when lashes like lift. It looks so, just does not look cute. And while this is like getting tacky, I actually start to work on my, oh, I forgot something. Oh, I forgot to do freckles. I actually like to do freckles. I get freckles in the summer, but like because I wear so much sunscreen and makeup, I don't really get them anymore. So I like to do faux freckles. And I'm just gonna show you guys this like product I got. It's honestly, it's such a mess. Like there's lipstick all over. My makeup is like really expensive, but I just like treat it like garbage. Like it just gets really, I don't know, my makeup bag, like I don't know, like something will spill and I'm just like, well, that sucks, but whatever. It's still gonna work. I'm not gonna throw it away, you know? But let me not forget to do that. I'm gonna take this lash and I'm basically gonna just put it on my eye. I like to just start in the middle. And it's better to wait when it's like a little tacky so it doesn't like fall apart. Okay. So cute. Oh my gosh, I love lashes. Like y'all don't understand, like it changes everything. And then I'm just gonna try to like, the thing you're supposed to do is you're trying to like match it as perfectly to your natural lash line. So what I'm doing is I'm just like moving the lash around so that it sits really nice. It's still a little wet, so I'm just gonna give it a little second to get a bit more tacky, and then I'm gonna press my lashes with the false eyelashes. And I'm just gonna also do this to the other eye. I'm basically just gonna put on another lash. So I like to press my lashes and then I like to push them up at the end because they sometimes, lashes can get heavy so they can droop, and you don't want them to droop because it's just gonna look not cute. And I'm just gonna do the same thing. The lashes are specifically called fox eyelashes. I really like, because what they are is that they're shorter in the front and then they're like longer and just like sharpen out at the end. So the next part is my lips, and I've been using, I change up my lip combo all the time, but I've been using the Kylie lip kit actually. I don't know, I've been using pretty much like 4 lip products, which is the Kylie lip kit and Charm. So I'm gonna take her lip liner in the kit and I'm just going to line my lips, and I like to line them a little bit outside. So it's like a little bit lined extra, and it's, I like to make my Cupid's bow very sharp. I like to accentuate it. I naturally have a Cupid's bow, but I like to just make it like extra sharp. My lashes are, okay. I don't know if my lashes are lashing today, but it's fine. So I just do like a Cupid's bow here, accentuation. And I do overdraw it a little bit. So when I'm done with the lip liner, I'd use her liquid lipstick, and, or it's, I think the Velvet lipstick, but it's a very natural kind of mauvey pink. So I put that all over my lips, and you can tell it's not very dramatic or pink or bright. So I'm gonna go in with another lip product, and this is the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte and Baby Doll. I usually wear this on its own, but I feel like it's a little too pink, especially if you're doing like a dramatic eye. You want like more of like a neutral, I feel like, lip. So I'm using more of like a neutral color all over, and then I'm gonna be taking this like bright mauve pink and just putting it in the center of the lips. So it's almost like a peaking, it's like a lip color that peaks. So it's not like dramatic lip color all over. And you can see it's more pink in the middle, and it's really cute. I really like doing it. And then for my lip gloss, I always like to wear a lip gloss, and I will wear the Anastasia lip gloss in Cotton Candy. I low-key have been loving this lip gloss. It's just a basic light, like neutral baby pink. And I like to just put my lip gloss on the outer area of my lips. But I'm almost done. I forgot to put on, I like to put on my faux freckles, and I'm gonna actually put some rave glitter and some rhinestones on my eyes. So this is more of like a rave party look. So for my faux freckles, I'm using a product called Pore freckle printing, and it comes with like a freckle stamp and a little stamp thingy. So I just like press it and then just like very lightly press it into my skin. And I like to just kind of get it in this like T-zone almost area. And that's all I do. And then I honestly don't know what rave glitter I'm gonna wear on my face, because I have two of them. And these are from the brand Uni Glitter. I'm actually sponsored by them. I will put my code in the bio if you guys want to buy from them. I bought so many glitters from them, and they've sent me like so many glitter packages. I honestly didn't bring all the glitter, but it's okay. I have two here. And then so for my little rhinestone thing, what I do is I have these like rhinestones. I get them from Amazon, and I really need to clean up my makeup bag, because girl, there's eyelash glue on my tweezers. I use like my I use tweezers to pick them up, and then I use like a special, this is the Super Stay Lash Couture transparent lash adhesive. So I use a transparent lash adhesive for my rhinestones, and for my eyelashes I use a black one because I like it to blend in with my eyeliner. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just like take the adhesive, and I'm gonna just do a little dot right there. I don't know if you can see. And I'm gonna take a rhinestone with my tweezers. I put it on my hand, and I just will take it and actually use my mini mirror, my eyeshadow mirror for this. And I'm just gonna put it on top of the glue. And I just press it like that, easy peasy. I'm just gonna do the same thing with the other eye, and yeah. Ooh, I put a little too much on the other eye. I hope it doesn't come out looking weird. It's honestly really hard to do makeup if there isn't like a mirror like right in your face, you know? Because I just like, I'm like low-key looking into. It's fine, it dries clear. But yeah, I just do little rhinestones. And then for my face glitter, I have Cherry Blossom and Cotton Candy by Uni Glitter, and I kind of want to do Cotton Candy, but I think it actually might be too pink. You know what? I'm gonna do Cherry Blossom because I'm not wearing a pink outfit, so I think this one is really pretty. It's like a champagne-y kind of pink, and I'm gonna just wear it like I would with my highlighter. I know some girlies really like to put like it all over their face. I like to just kind of wear it on my cheekbones, kind of like a highlighter. And honestly, I think I put a little too much on this side. It's fine. I'm gonna put some on my body too, but that's for the rave. So I like to do that with glitter. And yeah, I think that's literally it. That's my makeup tutorial. This is more like a high glam makeup tutorial. This is more like if I'm going to a rave, I'm going to a party, I'm going to a festival kind of vibe, photo shoot. And then I'm gonna have to fix my hair, but this is how to do, you know, my makeup that I like to do. Normally on a daily basis, I will not wear the glitter and I will not wear the rhinestones and eyeshadow. I will just do eyeliner. So it's pretty much, it's kind of like how I do my makeup every day, but like I do less, so. This is how I do my makeup.